You're watching Guude. You're watching Guude. Fighting just to save our lives. Got you laughing every night.
Hello guys, what's going on? It's time for another episode. As always, this is Jason, and we're here where we left off last time. So, we are out of rails. We are not out of rails. We are doing just fine with rails. We are out of rails, but I'm going to make some more here. So we're going to be okay. Yep. Oh, that didn't work. Yep. Alright. Those in the center. Bam. So I was thinking about it, and what I ought to do is probably something that everyone else has already thought about, and that's just split them up, and that'll make putting down the come here, come back. Actually, I probably could put these in that hand, get all crazy with it. Y'all ready for this? Dun 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 dun. Oh man. Oh, whoa, hold on. I was trying to do the whole skiing motion with these in my hand, but it wasn't gonna work because it's not food. So it wasn't like try to put it in your pocket like the skiing does. So where were we at last time? Probably saying something offensive, I imagine. Okay, so this doesn't help me at all. I guess I can hit F. Yeah, there we go. I don't think this is really any better. So what I could do here is I can go and do half a stack, and that should be good. Though actually, I don't guess we see now it's not quite right though, because I'm going downhill. I don't need my my red rail here. Let's just put these in my hand right there. Okay. That said, let's have this back. Do I have any redstone torches? I don't have any redstone on me at all. Okay, that's a problem. Alright, let's go leave that one open. You think one red will get me up this whole hill right here? Because I did go down. I wonder if it's like equal momentum. So if you go down 4 blocks, you can now go up 4 blocks. We're actually going to test that right now. And I'm just going to see if this gets me to the top of this hill here. Don't think it will, but who knows? Who knows how this stuff works? I don't even think Dennerbone knows. Okay. I guess it's okay that this is, well, no, it's not okay. It's just not okay. Alright, there we go. So, it is Saturday. I just got done doing a game show about a couple hours ago. The Nox Crew game show was on Twitch. Yeah, okay, that works. That gets me up here. So then I can start right here, putting down the red track. If I do it right there, it's already powered. Okay. And I wasn't sure what to expect from that. I've never... MC Gamer used to have a similar type of game show that's based in Minecraft. I've never done anything like that before. Aside from just, you know, the everyday mini games. And it was a ton of fun, man. I was a little bit scared going into it that it was going to be lame. Because again, I didn't know anything about it. I knew that the Nox Crew guys had done these type of things before. I really wish I had some redstone torches on me because I want to put them. I've decided I want to put them underneath the thing. So we're just gonna leave this open so that it's ready for the redstone. Right, there's where it's gonna go. Now you know. But yeah, I had no idea. Basically, the way it works is there's 2 teams. And it started off kind of weird because we had to pick our team name, and like Paws. I mean, I did not put a lot of thought into this. Paws picked one, and he picked Cowboy and Indian, And they were like, "That's pretty good for a first start. All right, all right. What? So how can we spice this up?" And this team name thing became this like week-long adventure into naming our team. And so I was like a little bit like, man, this is convoluted as hell. This is what the whole thing's gonna be like. We're just right now. What we're doing is trying to pick trivial team names. Wait till the real thing goes on. But it wasn't. It was not bad at all. It was amazing. It was so much fun. They've made all these games in vanilla Minecraft, but they've made their own client that will display like certain sounds and certain textures at certain times. So it's a really polished, amazing thing that they have put together, and I had a ton of fun playing. I'm not going to spoil it because we did record it. Like I said, it was streamed, but we did record it as well, and we will be uploading it to YouTube as soon as possible. They have tons of assets because it's just like the most professional quality thing you've ever seen. It's so good. If you did miss the stream, I hate that you missed the stream because it was a lot of fun. It was, like I said, it was Tuesday, or not Tuesday. So what's funny about that is we had this running joke going because at the start it's such high quality stuff that the stream didn't believe that it was live. They thought it was like pre-recorded, live to tape type of thing. So they were calling shenanigans, and so we just ran with that, and kept saying, "Oh yeah, it's totally live," and Arcus was like, he kept saying, "Yeah, it's Tuesday, everybody, it's Tuesday." So it was me, Pause, and a video, Cowboy and Indian. Though after all the debacle with the whole name, it wasn't really a debacle. The long naming process, we still their artist ended up naming it Cowboy and Indians, I guess because that's just what you're used to hearing, even though there's only one Pause. So I don't know who the Indians is. We kept making jokes like Pause to bring his mother in and stuff. But so it was us versus what they call themselves, Arcane Fire Rats. Yeah, Arcane Fire Rats, which was, I guess you could work it out from that, but it was Pyro, Arcus, and Pack Rat. And it was a very strong competition. It came down to the wire, so it is definitely worth a watch. There's the VODs up, of course, on the Nox Crew's Twitch page. So the Nox Crew did the commentary during the whole thing, so they just watched, what was going on. And so there's a lot of banner and stuff that you won't get until you watch our perspectives as well. So there's good reason to watch both teams once it gets out on YouTube. But it was crazy how much fun it was. Like, I mean, they're just mini games, right? So it's like there was one. How do you make this? Is it like that? It's not like that, is it? Tell me it's not really like that. I can't remember now. Just made some the other day and I don't remember. Redstone over here. Do not, other than that. Guess we're about to break down some redstone ore. So the games, the first game, I'm trying to remember what all the games were. The first game was like, it was kind of like Death Run. You remember Death Run, the Gary's Mod game? So like you one of the teams, like they were the runners first. The other the fiery rat people. I can't remember their team name. I already forgot it. They were one of the teams, or they were obviously one of the teams, but they ran first. So we tried to like mess them up by pressing buttons that make stuff happen on the course. It's like kind of like a parkour type of course, semi parkour, not all parkour, kind of parkour, parkour-ish course. I don't know how to make gold tracks. I have to look it up. I feel like an idiot. I think it's this, but then I think it's like, yeah, I got it. I did her. Get her done. I don't know why I'm making those noises. So that was the first game. Second game was straight up parkour. And the whole thing, the whole thing's amazing. You're gonna have to watch this. You like go into this cider dome type of thing, and like these chickens fly out of the sky, and they decide what map you're gonna be doing. So after the Decider Dome, chickens decided what we were doing. We did each thing basically. So yeah, the first one was parkour, then it was or semi parkour, death run. Let's call it death run. Then there was legit parkour. Then there was this thing where you had to like gather up blocks of gold using a pick while the other team tried to shoot you and keep you from doing it. Be careful down there, bunny rabbit. Wait, what am I doing? What's wrong with me? I got a whole good course here and I'm just not even taking it. That said, last episode, this was a little bit loud. It's not under that. I don't know what this would be under. Is it ambient environment? I'm gonna find out. I think so. It seems pretty loud still. Yeah, not that. Oh, it's players. Well, that's a lame one for it to be under, because I don't want that down low. I'll forget to turn it up before I do some PvP. We'll turn it down for now. I need to put another red wire there. Speed this up a little bit. Is it raining? What's going on right now with the lighting? What's happening? So yeah, there was the bow block gathering thing. Then there was something like dodgeball, but with bow and arrow. And the last one was basketball with a block and a hoop and stuff. First team to win 3 games won it all. And I'm not going to spoil it again, so you'll have to wait till it comes out on YouTube or watch the VODs to see exactly what happened. But it was a load of fun. I would love to do it again. So hopefully they'll have us back. I know Doc's been friends with these guys for a while, but he's going to Gamescom this week, so he actually missed out and didn't get a chance to play with us, and I know he was really sad about that. So I think that they're planning on doing another one for sure, just to get Doc in. So you guys may get to see another in the future. In the past, they've always done them where I guess they're live at conventions, and they actually do these challenges in real life, which is pretty cool. I haven't actually seen one of these, so I have no idea what this looks like, what we're talking about here. Alright. I did not place very many red powered rails, that's the word I want, along the way here. But I think we're going to be okay. We have to find out. Listen, you need to just get off this track. Just brutally murder someone. You are on my track, and it is not acceptable. He tried to get off my face, didn't he? What'd you say about my sheep friend? I'll show you what I said with my sword. Slice. Need that dirt back. There we go. Guess I could put this there. I still don't like just stuff on my screen. Remember back in the day you could put stuff up here and store it, and they fixed it. Now they got this thing. But I guess it is at least a legit hand now. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Messed that up. So yeah, that was my my Saturday. I'm not supposed to record stuff on the weekends. It's supposed to be family time, so I broke the law by doing that. I do normally record my episode of Mindcrack for the Gameless channel on Saturday nights, because it used to be there by Sunday. If you are a Gamewith subscriber, I guess they had forgot to upload one of my episodes. So if you wondered why you saw it on YouTube first, one of the episodes accidentally got uploaded wrongly. I want you down there. Okay. Actually, I want you out of my inventory, and I want to do that and that and that. And there we go. Oh, this is convenient. Now I'm skiing again. I really am gonna retexture some chickens. If you guys want to have a funny video, just retexture some chicken or any food for that matter, to be. I'm not happy with this right here. To be skis and pretend you're going down a mountain slope, and instant YouTube gold. I promise. You're gonna be the next like big thing, and I'm gonna be all sad because I was like, that was my idea. That's so my idea, man. They just made those skis, and now they got 10 million subscribers. That would be so funny. It would be the dumbest viral video. Okay, if that actually happens, I'll be sad now. On second thought, don't make this video. Copyrighting it. So everyone keeps asking for this Target story, because I briefly mentioned it several episodes ago. And the truth is, if you read the comments, not that like this is something I expect people, I don't expect people to read the comments on my video, it's not like you made the video. But several people asked in the comments, and a lot of people responded, so there was actually quite a few people that have linked back to this Target story. So the information is technically there, so I don't feel like I need to retell it, but I might as well. I don't have anything in particular I wanted to talk about today, so I can talk about Target, I suppose. Even though, fuck those guys. Alright, I feel like I will need to put some power in here. Probably should have done a little sooner even. Let's go about right here. Let's give some power to the people. So, I used to sell websites, as you guys know, and whenever I did this, okay, so this is a problem here. I need to change this. Whenever I did this, I needed domain names for those websites, of course. So, as with all good things that programmers do, most of them are automated. And speaking of programming, I just spent the last 2 hours programming something for something that you guys are going to enjoy. I haven't programmed in a long time. It's been several months since I've had any need to write any kind of code, and just spent a good part of my night writing code, which is something that I kind of enjoy and kind of don't enjoy at all. It's a weird, it's like I don't want to do this anymore ever again type of thing, and then I still am spending time doing it from time to time. It's weird how you can enjoy something so much. Like I used to do a lot of coding just out of fun. Like, hey, I'm gonna make this thing just because I can, which I guess is kind of what Seth Bling does a lot of time. Is he's just making stuff to kind of see if he can, and he can. All right, I'll put one right here. So get back on the Target story, Jason, before you forget. So I'd automated the domain registration process of domain names, and was selling all kinds of different types of websites. They were all like business ready type sites, so to speak. So what I mean by that is, let's say you owned a real estate company, or you owned a little store that sold shit. There were sites that were made for that, like basically already ready to go. All you need to do is plug in your company name and you're good to go. And I also had ones that were ready to go already. So like drop shipping type websites. I think this is something that's pretty common everywhere nowadays. Back then, it was not. It was literally it did not. It wasn't something that existed. Other people weren't doing it. So I was kind of ahead of the curve here in regards to this stuff. But at this point, it's not even a viable thing. Like you can't sell these type of things because so many Chinese companies moved in, and I mean, I could tell a long. I have told a long story about eBay and how they did me dirty whenever Chinese companies came in and started buying my stuff just to leave feedback, and they didn't do shit about it. But anyways, eBay. Anyways, so I once got a comment, or not a comment, a feedback from a user on eBay. They'd bought something from me, and then once you buy, you know, you get the PayPal information. So they got my PayPal information, and they saw that I had a Polish last name, and then they refused to pay, and then they left negative feedback. That's all it said was, "I don't do business with no Polacks." And eBay told me I should have provided better customer service. That was their response to that. Well, you should have provided better customer service if you didn't want that negative feedback. I don't know what I could have done. I mean, I didn't choose to be Polish. I guess I could have apologized. I don't know. I don't know what you do in this situation, because eBay sure as fuck doesn't care. I want to plus a block. Plus a block. I want to plus a block. I don't know how to go about doing this. I think the best way is to take this up, put this back in there. So anyways, I had, I mean, I'm sure you can see where this is going. I had registered a bunch of domain names, and one of them was one of the prefixes, because I just used a program where I took prefixes and suffixes and checked to see if domains were available, and if they were, I would register them to automate that process. And so one of the prefixes was Target, so like Target Sporting Goods or Target Gift Baskets or whatever. On Target traffic, like one of the drop shippers was selling website traffic, which is such a scam. It's just bots, you know. Anyways, so Target ends up suing me for trademark violation for the trademark on the word Target. I actually have a lot of documentation about Target's trademarks because they had to send it all to me for the suit. So needless to say, they wanted all these domain names because they felt that they were confusingly similar to their trademark, which in hindsight, they're probably right. I don't know. I mean, that obviously wasn't my intention. We argued that they couldn't own the word Target. I mean, they can, but that our websites didn't violate their trademark, and that we weren't going out to specifically target customers with those domains. And in the end, they end up having to buy all the domain names for exorbitant prices, like $3,000 a domain name, which for the most part didn't really help me in any way because I had already sold a lot of these sites. But the people that bought them actually really had a great deal. So imagine you pay like $300 for a website, and I mean it's just a website. It doesn't have any customers or anything. And then you get this email, hey, we're in the middle of this legal action with Target, and they've been forced to purchase your domain name if they want it, and they're gonna give you $3,000. So like last week you paid $300 for this website, and now today you're gonna get $3,000 for a website and domain. So I had a lot of really happy customers from that whole thing. Some of the domain names we owned, and got some money from that, but most of that went to legal fees. Lawyers are expensive humans. They probably wipe their ass with caviar. I don't even want to know how much we've paid the Mindcrack attorney. It's a lot of money. It's a very large number. crap. I need just a little bit more rail, and we'll be able to finish this up. In that same video, I mentioned being sued by a company called AIT, and that's a company I used to work for a brief period of time. And I know I've told that story. I don't know what video that's in. But the long story short of that one was I used to work for a company called AIT. At the time, they were the largest privately owned hosting company in North America. I don't know if that's still the case or not. They're located in Fayetteville. They're still in business. I know that. I was actually in Fayetteville the other day, and the old building that was their knock is not their knock anymore. It's like up for sale, which is kind of sad. I mean, not that I would want to commute all the way to Fayetteville to work, but that building would have been perfect for an office building, because they had this huge diesel generator in back. I imagine it's still there. And I don't know what all they would have left. Like, of course, there was 2 server rooms in it, and it had the raised floor, so all the wires and everything could go underneath. So yeah, it was a really nice building for such activities as I would need. But it's like an hour or some odd drive to Fayetteville, so that would not make a very good commute, I guess. Hey man, what you doing? Shit, it's gone. Wait, I see him. Is he on top? Oh no, that's the particles from that torch. But long story short with that, there was a customer. So AIT owned an ICANN accredited registrar called Name.it. Name.it, I think it actually was, now that I think about it. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. They owned a registrar, and so I was like, where's my chicken? So like, if you ended up owing AIT money, they would steal your domain names, and I don't know how legal that was, but they would just take your domain name and be like, ours now, motherfucker. Should have paid your bill. But their billing system was written in-house, and it was atrocious. This thing, it was atrocious. That's the only good word for it, man. It was offensive that this billing system was in use. It would commonly overbill people. It was just a mess. So there was this one guy that had been just way overbilled. I don't know how much. I don't remember anymore. If I told the story before, I may have remembered then, and I may have said it then. I don't know what it was. It was a lot of money, though, like thousands and thousands of dollars. So he'd been overbilled, and they took all his domain names as a result because he didn't pay. I mean, they like charged his card. I can't remember the whole story. This was like shit over 10 years ago. So he starts AITsucks.com is what he does in response to all of this, and it ends up becoming like a circle jerk for employees of AIT, because it really did suck, that place. Remember, I know I've talked about this before, because I talked about how the CEO came in and used to give us these pep talks as system administrators, where he basically didn't trust any of us, right? So assumed that we were going to leave with all his non-existent trade secrets at any moment and go work for someone else. Like there was a guy that had left to work for Microsoft, and of course there's a no-compete clause in our contracts, but North Carolina is a right-to-work state, so you really can't have such things like that. But it's funny, what right-to-work really means is that you can get fired any fucking time they want, and there's nothing you can really do about it. Anyways, it like what it sounds like and what it actually means are so 2 different things. But at any rate, he would come in and tell us how he'd put our balls in a vice and all this other shit if we ever went to work for someone else and blah blah blah. That guy's a fucking idiot. And he would also talk about how he would use the legal system to bankrupt you. So if you did something that he didn't like, or you went to work for someone else, boo, 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 come back, boo. Then expect to face your time in court, and which he had done. Like I said, there was a guy that went and worked for Microsoft that had worked there, and he kept taking that guy back to court. And so Clarence is his name. Clarence Briggs was the owner of AIT. I don't know if he's still. I don't know what's going on with that. I have no idea, because it was actually in his wife's name because of for tax reasons, and like the city of Fayetteville gave him a bunch of money too because there was a woman CEO, and it was a bunch of bullshit that they were just gaining the system. But at any rate, he started suing this AITsucks.com guy, and there was a lot of employees that had used the site, and I was one of them. And most employees would use the site under an alias, but I didn't think that that was necessary because I wasn't going to violate my contract. This was after I had left employment. I still used the site while I was employed. But I just didn't see the point in hiding. If I had an opinion, I was going to share it and be forward about my opinion. So I registered under my first and last name, and I posted things. And so eventually the courts ruled that AIT could no longer bring this guy to court anymore. That they had lost enough cases against this guy that the courts were done hearing this. So what Clarence did in order to continue to annoy these people is he started naming employees and other people that had used the site in the lawsuit instead of the guy that created the site. So I was one of those people that got named and had to. This never actually went to court. This just kind of went back and forth for a while and cost me a bunch of money, as Clarence wanted it to do. But they didn't win anything from me. They wanted people to settle, do a settlement agreement with them, and I don't remember what all they wanted, but I wasn't going to give them shit. So I definitely fought this and paid a lawyer a bunch of money. But they didn't get shit from me, except for wasting. I mean, he achieved what he wanted in the long run, I guess. That company was so fucked up. There was this time we had these servers that. The number of things I could say about this company. Whenever Microsoft started this thing called B Central, it was like a VPS service. Wait, VPS, is that the right word? I don't know if I'm using the right word right now. B Central was a system that allowed people to share documents. Oh shit! No. To share like a cloud-based. Everyone share your emails and your whatever. It's for business, right? Oh, I hate you so much, pig. You've ruined my life. No. Oh my god. I don't know if this is going to even work. I don't think I have enough momentum to test this right now. Let's get to the top of this hill and roll down. Maybe that would be the right way to do this. That pig. Look at that pig. Look at that pig, you troll! Oh, you son of a bitch. I gotta get a shell on this thing. I don't care what any of you say. You're all wrong. You're all wrong. This thing needs a shell. It has to have a shell. There has to be a shell. Okay. So anyways, long story short regarding this B Central thing, I was responsible for setting up all these servers before Microsoft came in to test that the machines worked with all their software. And I was installing cracked versions of Windows, because that's what AIT gave me to install, and Black Ice, which was a firewall that they gave me to install on these machines that was also cracked. So it's like Microsoft's flying in to test out these servers in our data center, and meanwhile I'm installing cracked Windows and shit on it. It's like, it's just so embarrassing. Which, as a salary employee, I was there till like 4 in the morning doing that too. Salary's such bullshit. I've told the story of a friend I had there that ended up killing himself over basically this. I mean, I'm sure he had some other problems in that he was dealing with, but they basically drove this man to suicide. Which I'm not gonna retell this story. In fact, I think I'm gonna be done with this episode. I'm gonna get to our spawn, verify that that works. if I ever actually make it there. And then I think I'm gonna call it good. Don't have any planned jokes for today. I'm all joked out. Come on now, let's do this. Please. Please, railroad. Please, railroad. Please. Okay, we need to add one more through there. Kept cutting it a little close, basically. Probably not gonna make it up this hill right here, am I? Oh, I made it. Okay. I should make it home now, I think. There we go. It's not bad at all. We did it. Sweet. Alright. Well, guys, I hope you all have enjoyed. And some random ramblings for the day. And next episode, I think we're heading off from town Kurt's Waterhole, Abahole, to whatever we name the next town. And we'll see you there. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I already ate it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, yeah.
I'm fighting him going.
Really went when you said
Doesn't look like it's going.
Is it doing anything?
Hello.
Don't
Don't worry, I can add it.
How does this even work?
Oh, that's not.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Uh-oh.
did you break something?
Whoa, what the heck?
That's
Well,
There's gonna be like a glitch and then 5
you're
monsters
using
spawn.
soul sand
my God,
and
that
wither
would
skulls,
suck.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
We're
just-
like 5 withers.
Just checking.
Soul Sand is wither skulls. I don't know what to tell you.
They have to be aligned properly.
Welcome to season
They're all
6.
aligned fine now.
We're back after the wither knife attack.
So
With 70 freaking wither spawn.
Maybe there's an enchant. A chant.
A chant. Everyone must chant.
Oh, there's a kitty baby over here. That's why it's not working.
Good thing Anders ate his.
Shut up, man.
Yeah,
None of
that-
the Wither Skulls have been
Regen's
named or anything,
gonna
have they?
They didn't change anything for the IDs.
Anyone got a dispenser on them? Or like a bow that we could use to make a dispenser? And redstone? Maybe it'll work with a dispenser.
I got.
Oh,
yeah,
it's gotta
be a full bow, right?
Yeah, it has to be a fully packed.
I don't have a full bow.
Zero
I-
to
All that up here.
I have.
Yeah, you
one
want to try moving it? Let's try moving it over a bit.
Is he short tree?
Oh, use it like a tree where it can't grow?
Oh. It's because Ko was in the way.
Light level and.
Who knows? This is Scoop.
Give us some
Oh,
water.
Billy made it while we derp around over here. Good.
Out of
Hi.
curiosity,
Hi.
hey,
I'm
since
so
you
sorry.
Hey, all right.
since you had the wither skull on, does it change the ID or the tags on it?
No,
They
because they
still
still stack. That's why I was checking. They still
Okay.
stack. So,
That's
should I wait for Raylene to walk over here? I should, right?
I'm not.
Probably.
I don't have enough stuff to like be cool and participate because I
Nobody
don't have
else does.
diamonds.